Hey, you're on my mind, you know.
Hello, hello, hello. Are you a teacher? Do you homeschool? Do you teach Sunday school? Um, Anything that you have to prepare a lesson plan for. So I want to talk about lesson plans today. And I think this would be a game changer for you. I'm going to simply ask ChatGPT to give me 5 affirmations, and I'm going to take one of those affirmations and we're going to make a lesson plan for a week. So let's say I'm a school teacher. I'm asking ChatGPT, I'm typing in, give me 5 affirmations on kindness suitable for children age 9 to 15. Absolutely. Here are 5 affirmations on kindness. Kindness is my superpower. My words matter, so I choose ones that build others up. I treat others the way I want to be treated. Being kind makes me strong, not weak. Every small act of kindness creates a big ripple. And I think I'm going to choose my words matter, so I choose ones that build others up. So we're going to copy this, and then we're going to create a new prompt. And let's see, we're going to ask it. I'm going to say that, excuse me, I teach 6th grade, and we are having issues. We're going to say that we're having issues with being kind to one another. Especially when especially when it comes to our words. So I'm going to kind of let ChatGPT know what's going on because I want this lesson plan to be purposeful. I want it to hit home with the kids. I want to create a week lesson plan on I want to create a week lesson plan based on this affirmation, and then we're going to paste in the affirmation. My degree is on early childhood, and I worked in that field for over 20 years. And even though it was young children, we still had to create lesson plans. And I tell you, when it came to creating lesson plans every week, and trying to think of things and think of activities, sometimes I want to throw my hands up. But this right here is a game changer. It says, let me read the whole thing. I teach sixth graders, and we are having issues with being kind to one another, especially when it comes to our words. I want to create a week lesson plan based on this affirmation. My words matter, so I choose ones that build others up. Can you help me with this? Please ask me any questions you need. I want it to be fun, interesting, and engaging. We're going to send that through. Absolutely. I love to help you create a fun and meaningful week-long lesson plan centered on the affirmation. My words matter, so I choose ones that build others up. To make this plan as engaging and relevant as possible, here are a few quick questions to guide us. How much time do you have each week to dedicate this lesson? For example, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Would you like to incorporate any tech or digital tools like Canva, Google Slides, etc.? Are you open to including art, movement, or music? Would you like this to end with a small project or showcase? Do your students work well in pairs, groups, or is individual work better? Once you answer those, I'll create a day-by-day plan that includes a mini lesson, activity, and reflection on affirmation moments. All centered on positive communication and speaking life into others. I already have some powerful ideas brewing for you. So we want to answer these questions. And I usually just answer the questions and put a comma between each one. And that works fine for me. So for number one, how much time do you have? I have 1 hour a day. Would you like to incorporate any tech or digital tools? We can include Canva. Are you open to including art, movement, or music? Art and music is a possibility. Would you like this to end with a small project or showcase? A small project. Do your students work well in pairs, groups, or is individual work better? And we're going to say individual and pairs. And then we're going to send that through. Perfect. Thank you for sharing that. This gives us a lot of room to be creative and impactful. Here's a fun, hands-on, and engaging week-long lesson plan. Speaking life through kindness. The goals: build awareness of how words impact others, practice using uplifting, kind, and affirming language, create a lasting culture of positive speech in your classroom. Day one, what's the power of words? Theme: words can build or break. Mini lesson: they have the activity and the reflection, a 10-minute reflection. Then we go down to day two, rewriting the script. And The theme is think it, pause, choose kindness. The mini lesson is role play common classroom conflicts using negative language, then rewrite it using kindness and empathy. And they have a 35-minute activity. Each duo gets a scenario card. This is doing it in pairs. Someone bumps into you, you didn't get picked, etc., etc. So it will give you 5 days of activities, and this is, like I said, this is a game changer. When you're doing lesson plans every day and every week, every month, you have to be prepared. You have to do your lesson plans. This is a game changer. I would get burned out, and I'm sure you do too. And like I said, we want our lessons to be meaningful. We want our lessons to be impactful. We want our lessons to be intentional. And this is a great way also to integrate lessons that is pertaining to something that is actually going on in the classroom. We know how often situations come up that you did not plan for. This is a great way to incorporate lesson plans that are directly affecting what's going on in the classroom. So let's continue to look through this. We have day 3, kindness jams and compliment collage. Day 4, the compliment challenge. And the theme is every word counts, every voice matters. And then they have the mini lesson, share stories or quotes about how a compliment changed someone's day or life. The activity, students draw names and write anonymous compliments to each other. Use Canva to design kindness cards is the option. Distribute them secretly or through a kind mailbox. And then the reflection is journal. They give you a journal prompt. So that adds journaling to your lesson plans. Day 5 project is showcase in class pledge. Review what was learned and why it matters. Ask what kind of classroom do we want. A small project is to create a classroom kindness charter with Canva or on a poster board. Each student contributes a phrase, drawing, or kindness goal, and the option is to record the students saying their favorite affirmation over soft music to create a class kindness jam. Everyone signs the charter, the affirmation circle, and then a group photo. And then they give you some optional ongoing activities. Kindness journal, 1 page a week. Kindness ticket, system for recognizing kind words or actions. And let's say you're reading through this and you need some more clarification, or you want to see more about what it actually means. So it says here to start with a powerful 3-minute video, The Power of Words. So I'm going to just ask, do you have any suggestions or ideas for a 3-minute video to use? And we're going to see if it can help us out. So we send that up, and as you see, it says searching the web. Now, I really don't know if this is included in the free version, but I wanted to show you. So it gives us the power of words. Parker Lilly, East Hardin middle school student. They send us this video. So we're going to we can hit the link here that says watch on YouTube, and we're going to watch it to see if it's something we want to use. And I'm sorry, guys, when I did this, it might be some button or something I need to click for us to be able to hear it. We can't hear her. So, but I want to show you how it can help you with that. So we're going to move along here to the next one and see the next one. Okay, they also gave us Power of Our Words or Power of Words After School All Stars. So we're going to watch this one. And once again, I have to apologize about the sound, but it looks like this one could be something maybe would be usable or relatable to your lesson. It also shares with us why it works. It says it features diverse student voices, promoting inclusivity, addresses both positive and negative impacts of words, encourages empathy and understanding among peers. They give you some suggestions on discussion questions. How did these videos make you feel? Can you recall a time when someone's words positively or negatively affected you? What can we learn from these stories about the power of our own words? And then you can, if you need to, you can ask a question like this. My class is predominantly Black. Can you suggest a video with Black children? And of course, it says, absolutely. Here are some engaging videos featuring Black children that align with this affirmation. And this first one is actually, I think it's of course, we can't hear. I apologize again. But I think this is just a discussion on celebrating Black children and the power of representation. And so we know we don't really want that. Well, not for the classroom. This would be something interesting to listen to. And who knows, maybe you do. But let's check out one more and see what this one looks like. Kid Presidents, 20 Things We Should Say More Often. So this looks like something that might be kind of fun. I sure wish we could hear, but we can't. So I just wanted to show you ways that you can use this. So we're going to come get clarification on one more thing. This project showcase in the class pledge tells us to write a classroom kindness charter. So let's ask ChatGPT, how do you create a classroom kindness charter? And remember, you can question anything ChatGPT gives you. Ask them to clarify. Tell them you don't like it. So, they say creating a classroom charter is a powerful and heart-centered way to build a supportive, respectful, and collaborative environment. How do you create this charter? Step 1, kick it off with a heartfelt conversation. Help students reflect on how they want to feel in the class. So ask questions like, how do you want to feel when you walk into the classroom every day? What do you need from others? What kind of words make you feel supported or hurt? Why is it important to choose words that build others up? Step 2, list feeling goals. From their answers, pull out 4 to 6 key feelings everyone agrees are important. For example, we want to feel safe, we want to feel respected, we want to feel included, we want to feel encouraged. And then you're going to go to step 3, which is brainstorming actions to support these feelings. What can we say or do to help everyone feel that way? Examples: use kind words even when we're upset, include others in conversations or games, listen when someone is talking, apologize when we hurt someone's feelings. Let them come up with the ideas, then guide them towards positive behaviors. Step 4, write the charter together. Now it's time to craft the charter. It might look something like this: Our Kind Words Classroom Charter. In our classroom, we choose words that build each other up. We want to feel safe, respected, included, and encouraged. So we agree to speak with kindness and honesty, use words that help, not hurt, support each other when someone feels down, celebrate each other's differences, listen with care, and respond with respect. Use our voice to make this class a better place. Step 5, sign it and display it. Have each student sign the charter with a marker or digital signature. Let them add their own little symbol, drawing, or sticker. Display it prominently in your classroom or save it digitally to revisit it often. You might even laminate it and give each student a copy. So you see how powerful this tool can be, how helpful it can be. And on top of that, it's easy to keep your goals and your personality in it. You just tell it. You tell it what you want. Speak to it like it's your assistant. Just talk to it and let it know how you want things, and it will respond. But let's push it a little further and see what else it can do. We're going to say, can you make this into a planning sheet for me with columns and or boxes to write in? Make sure there's plenty of space to write, and include a sheet for a to-do list. I'm thinking. Include a sheet for a to-do list with 2 columns, and we're going to say one of those columns is a to-do list and the other column will be for notes. So let's see if ChatGPT can create this for us. And we're going to tell it to do it as a PDF. That way, if it's something we want to use, we can just copy that PDF and print it or whatever we want to do with it. So it's taking its time, it's analyzing. I am kind of going through this kind of quickly, but if this is something that you would like to learn more about, learn how to do it pertaining to your situation, I do teach one-on-one, and I'm going to leave my link below to my website where you can sign up for a free 30-minute session that we can discuss how you might want to use it, and if there's a way that I can help you with that, and then we can move forward if you would like to. Okay, so now we have the PDF, so let's check it out. And this is the classroom charter planning sheet that it made for us. Now, I actually did not want the charter sheet. I actually wanted the 5 days, the lesson plans. But this is also nice to have. But we are going to go back, and we are going to try to ask in a way to get what we want. So, thank you. But, and remember, if it gives you something that you don't want or that you don't like, just re-ask the question. This will also teach you how to ask a question, because as you have to redo your questions, you'll begin to learn. But we just want a planning, the sheet for the entire planning week. So that's what we asked for. Thank you, but I need one for the entire week for planning. So did I ask that right? Well, let's see. Because if I didn't, we can redo the question. So let's see what we have. I see right off the bat that I don't really like this. The boxes are not big enough to write in. And yeah, and the words are kind of overlapping into the box. So we're going to try again. Create 5 to 6 pages, 1 page for each day, so I can have plenty of space to write. Use light colored shading for any boxes or columns. So she says she's created 1 full page for each day, writing space for mini lesson, main activity, reflection or wrap up, materials needed, and notes. Now we definitely know that these boxes are too small to write in. I wanted to share that process with you so you could see that, especially if you're just starting, that it takes a minute to learn how to talk to ChatGPT to get what you want. But don't give up. Just keep asking for what you want. And like I said, the more you do that, you will then begin to learn how to ask a question the first time, asking the way you need it and how you want it. And so that's good practice. So don't give up just because you ask for something and it doesn't turn out right. Just reword it and ask again. And we're going to kind of move on. We're going to fix that a little later. But we're going to send this prompt because I want to show you something else. We're going to push it a little further. I have thank you. Please create the weekly plan so I can read easily and so I can copy and paste in presentation format. I want to show you how you can take your lesson plan from this one affirmation and how you can turn it into a kind of like a little booklet or a PDF, but it's in a format that's easy to read and easy to keep track of. So it has completed that, and I said, can you add a few back pages for notes. I'm not sure if they can totally do that on the PDF or on the in the format, the presentation format that we're about to use, but we're just gonna try it out. Sometimes you just ask things to see if it can do it. That's what I do. That's how I learn what it can do and what it can't do. Is I always push the envelope. So it says that it can. It gives us a download for the PDF. I'm also adding that, well, it asks me, it says that it added 3 extra pages, and it asks me if I want this as a fillable version or need matching slides for the presentation. I said both. I would like both fillable and add to the presentation. So we are going to see what this new PDF looks like. I'm hoping it will correct what we wanted in the first place, but let's try it out and see. Okay, it's asking us, it's telling us that they have a quick question before they create. Would you like the slides to have a theme or color palette? Or should I keep it clean and modern? Also, do you want a spot on the cover or final page for your name or brand? I told it you can use vibrant school colors. Now it asks, would you like assistance with designing the slides or formatting the book? I'm here to help bring your vision to life. And I simply put no, just create it so I can copy and paste. And we're going to paste this into a program called Gamma, which is also a game changer, which you will see. And so it is now creating the slides. And again, I'm going to just copy and paste this. If you haven't seen the Gamma app yet, you will be amazed. But before we move on to that, I want to see how it made the PDF and see if they made any changes to the lesson plan, the lesson planning sheets. So we're going to go check that out first. So here we have it, the lesson plans, 1 day per sheet. The boxes are large enough for me to write in. And let's see if they added pages for notes at the end. If you wanted to add space for dates, you just have to tell it that in your prompt. So, yep, they also added the pages for you to write notes. So that's great. That's just what we wanted. And let's go back and check out the presentation form and let me show you how Gamma works. So we are going to highlight or copy and paste the entire slide presentation. And then we are going to go to the Gamma app. And I'm going to leave the link to the Gamma app if you want to check that out. I'm just going to log in quickly with my Google. And once you're there, of course, I have plenty of slideshows, but we're going to hit Create New. We're going to You can paste in text. You can also generate, and you can import your file. If you already have a file or a URL, you can just import it. You can generate, you can tell it what you want, and it will generate a slideshow from your prompt. But we're going to use paste in. So we're going to hit that, and then we're simply going to paste the slideshow presentation. We're going to make sure that presentation is clicked, but you can also do a web page, a document, or social. I suggest we do a presentation or document. Document will actually probably be best, but I want to show you how the presentation works. Here we are going to click on the images. You can choose what kind of, how you want to generate your images. If you click Dolly, we're actually going to use Dolly for the image style. And then once again, you just want to make sure presentation is clicked or whatever format you're using. And we're going to hit continue. It will then take us to where we can pick a theme. And the theme is actually the color. So we're just going to choose one. We're going to go with this sage. As you see, it's a green color. And after that, we just hit generate. And I am not editing this. So what you see is the actual speed of the creation. I'm not even going to, it generates so fast, I'm not even going to try to read it while it's working. So this too is a game changer. They do have a free version. I think it just limits how many pages you can have. But like I said, I'm going to give you the link so that you can check this out if you want to. And again, if you want to know more or if you have more questions, you want to learn how to use this for yourself, I'm also giving you the link to my website, and that way you can go to my website and sign up for a 30-minute session where you can discuss more if you want a one-on-one. But as you see, all the lesson plans include what you need. On Monday, we have the power of words. Help students discover how their words affect others. Watch the video. View Kid President's 20 Things We Should Say More Often. Discuss how can our words hurt or heal. Word toss game and reflection. Tuesday is rewriting the script, where we do the role play, rewriting, changing negative words to kind alternatives, and then the reflection. Changing your lesson plans in this format makes it very easy to read, very easy to follow along, and very easy for you to make notes pertaining to your plans. You can also ask it to remove any pictures, or you can change the picture. So there you see, it has removed the picture and it just has the plans for the day. So once we get through that, we just go to the top, hit share, hit export, and then you want to export to PDF, and it will create your PDF for you. And there you have it. Your PDF has been created. All you have to do is maybe start a folder to save your lesson plans in. Like I said, this is a game changer. I do want to show you real quick how to save it as a document without the pictures. So let's go there. So we're going back to create new. Going to paste in the text. So we're going to paste in what we copy and pasted out of ChatGPT, which are the lesson plans. This time we're going to hit document and we're going to hit continue. Then we want to hit preserve. And that's going to make sure that your text that you pasted stays true to what you pasted and it won't try to change anything. Then we're going to click where it says AI images. We're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom. It says don't add images. We're going to click that. You can also click placeholder and it will make a placeholder for you to add your own images. But for this, we're doing don't add images. And then we're going to hit continue. Once again, you're going to choose the color theme. And once you choose your color theme, you are going to go to generate. Don't ask me why I'm at the back button because you're not going to go back. You're going to go to generate. And once again, I'm not even going to try to read it while it generates. That's how fast it will generate your lesson plans for the week. Again, I'm going to say game changer. I used to get so burned out doing lesson plans. This makes it so much easy. And then you see how you can input yourself into the lesson plans. If it tells you something you don't want, tell it you don't want it, and it will regenerate. If there's something you want to add to it, you can add to it. And on top of that, it's easy to go along with what's going on in your classroom. Things come up in your classroom that you don't expect. You have a situation come up and you want to change your lesson plans to fit that need, then you can easily and quickly generate new lesson plans that will stay relevant to your classroom and what's going on. And then the one thing I'm going to do here, I took my name off and I'm going to put week of. That will make it easier for you to keep track of your lesson plans in your file, and before you know it, you'll have a whole year worth of lesson plans that you can go back and use, or you can easily create new ones. So as you see here, we do not have pictures, we just basically have the words. And then if you use that in connection with the lesson planning sheet that we also had GPT create for us, it makes things so much easier. And once you get that the way you want it, you simply will go to the top. You will hit share. You will hit export and export to PDF, and it will create the PDF for you. Once again, there you have it, how to take one single affirmation and change it into a week of lesson plans. My link is below to my website. If this is something you want to know more about, you want to learn how to do it for yourself, I do one-on-one classes. You can go to my website and sign up for a free 30-minute consultation to see if it's something that you feel will work for you. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned a lot. I feel like it's a game changer. I hope you do too. And you guys have a powerful day, week, month. Take care. Bye-bye.